But first of all, let's talk a little bit about this very interesting movie, that film that you've made, this short, because it holds a lot of different things in it, and yeah, I'd like maybe to hear you say a few words about it. Who wrote it first? Who did you write?
Héctor,
Ah, Hector.
Héctor,
Okay.
yeah, yeah,
And you both directed, and you
yeah,
okay. So tell
uh,
me about, yeah.
yeah. Well, it's a story. It's about the family relations and mainly about the use that the adults make of their child to belong to a group to improve their social relationships and the obsessions of the adults to belong to a group and yeah, in some way to get a good position in that group, but using that their childs, right? Because it's something when I started to write this, it's something. Well, I have two small kids, and I started to see that in some way the parents used to use their kids and the relationship between the kids to improve their own relationship among the adults, to get a good position in the group, and it's about this. It's about this the film. Yeah.
Yeah, well, exactly. It's very interesting how these relations, social relations now can go not only through people who you work with or people you know, but also through your kids, and and also how sometimes parents can be manipulative. Try to manipulate the kids to be friend with this or that, and yeah, it's
Yeah.
interesting. But what happens to our hero? Why did you this hero is uh, uh, he's really funny. He's really but he is also a man who suffers a lot. He suffers from his relation with his daughter. He suffers from his relation with his wife. I mean, he has pretty much everybody against him at one point.
Yeah.
He's an
Yeah,
stupid.
Yeah, I don't know if he could be called as a hero. Probably is just the opposite thing. Like a hero is anti-hero.
yeah.
Uh,
Well,
but
anti-hero. Let's call him the
yeah,
anti-hero.
hero.
Uh,
Yeah, it's a poor man that actually he's carried by the social environment, and but it's not a bad guy, I think, right?
He prefer to live in a lie,
In a lie,
in a lie than in the real life.
Yes, and it's his choose at the end of the short movie. He finally choose to live his life. Now things socially are going better with his daughter. She invited a friend to her house, and things are going better. He found out that his daughter is his daughter. So once he finds out that the following kid is not going to be his kid, it's okay with him. He's ready to go on with that lie to keep everything like it is. So it's a bit about that, no? Trying to keep your social establishment in some way instead of being realistic or brave in some way.
uh, uh. So this is the disease you are talking about in your title. I mean, somebody who's ready to murder to keep his social position in society.
Yeah, wherever it goes, I want to keep my social position, and it doesn't matter if I have to kill one guy, and it doesn't matter. I want to keep everything like this.
But do you see this as maybe some kind of it's a satire to, did you mean it as a satire to society? Did you see this in society happening? How people can maybe sacrifice a lot of things to their social, the social life, but a special social life. Let's you called it mid-class social life, maybe. I don't know.
I think with the social with all these applications, everybody want to be a thing that they are not. So
they pretend
to be another person, and that is happening all the day with a lot of people. And they look at Instagram and they put all these things. Perhaps they are sad, but they put a smile in the picture, no? That's a stupid situation now.
Yeah. You mean you feel that there is a lot of artificial creation around the social life? I mean, people want to give themselves a certain image which they're not, and you want to,
definitely.
For sure.
Nowadays you are what your social profiles shows you are, you know. So it's what you are for many people. I mean, right? Yes. So
people don't want to talk each other. They just put something in the Instagram or something in a message, and they don't go straight on live. They look for some special things that they thought that are better than the reality.
It's just when nowadays when one young boy meets a young girl and they start the relationship, we are starting at the first meeting, but instead of changing their mobile phones, they're changing their Instagram profile. It's something that some years ago was, can you give me your phone number? Now it's not, because people don't want to talk actually. You know, just give me your Instagram profile just to see what you are showing the world you are. That's probably is totally different with the reality, you know. But it's that.
It is true. It is true. It's a bit sad to see how we became like all marketing. We market our own image. We're marketing has touched everyone, even our own existence, and how and the people we want to connect with. We need to sell them an image, and we buy from them an image which we like, but most of the time we know it's not the truth, just like our image is not the truth.
But in some way we are good to buy that image, and we sell that image and we buy that image, even if we know that this someone actually, because Alvaro and me, we are pretty apart from that generation probably, so it's like a look from outside.
A more critical look, but this protagonist, or this character, anti-hero character, you also portrayed him as someone who was not able really to face himself. He was like, for example, he was responsible for the situation with his daughter, and he would not admit it,
he doesn't realize. It's a character like taken to the limits in some way, so it's a characterization of carried out of the limits, probably.
Well, no, the characterization in terms of a comedy, it's very good, because it pushes, it really shows us how awful he can be when he drinks, and and therefore it makes us laugh, because you know, he does not realize that he's big part of the problem of his
It's the problem, probably.
Yeah. But at the end, it seems to be resolved. You know, at the end, she tells him, "Okay, I'll play basketball just like you want," and then it seems like they find some kind of peace.
He's definitely he's happy with this situation.
Yeah, he achieved it. He achieved what he started, but it's going to happen.
Life continues.
Life continues. We don't know, but yeah, he's
probably he get a better job.
Yes. Yeah, well, very, very, very interesting and very funny movie. As a matter of fact, watching how he has to struggle through all these small problems, and so that he can find his way back to normality, you know. And normality at the end goes through social filter, you know. People need to say, okay, this family is all fine, and then he can be happy.
Yes, that's all for him. That's all for him. I'm normal. My family is normal, and it's his big achievement. You know, it's everything for him. Everything for him. I'm normal. My family is normal. I'm part of a group. That's okay to me.
Yeah. Can I ask you, how did you work together? Because we sometimes we can have two directors work on the same film, but it's not very usual. But it happens many times in the world, and I want to know your experience. How did you do it? How did you organize yourselves? How did you split responsibilities? Just so that we understand how it worked.
Well, I have to say that, for example, Alvaro had all in the filming, in the shooting days. It was filmed in 4 days. He had all the weight in the filming in some way, because he had more experience than me. So I brought the story. I gave it to him. He made his own he gave his
breakdown of the script, or
no, the script was mine, but during the shooting days he took more weight, more decisions.
Yeah.
We were all together discussing things and this kind of things, but he had much more experience than me. So I think in that way, actually, when we started, we didn't know if this was going to be all right, you know, because it's our first film, okay? We are friends for many years ago. We have worked together because Alvaro, he is the owner of the production company, Sonora Studios, and worked for him, for them, for several years. And we had, I think, a good relationship during the shootings, but during the shooting days, he had more weight than me in that way, and I think that was positive. Do you think?
Yes,
but still, you were both sitting together, and when you decided to the shots you were going to make, you talked about it, and you.
Yes, we talked about it before, and then
for months we were preparing it pretty well with the actors,
and then we made another thing, like always,
totally,
like always.
And during the shootings, they were like, this take, it was okay for him. And maybe I said, yeah, but I would like this take to do in another way. And we did another take, and another take, he preferred another way. And after that, in the editing stage, We put all together. We were editing the film for 1 year.
Yes, because
1 year of editing.
1 year.
because we begin to work, then we take a rest.
Yeah.
Then we don't like what we do it. So we go and shoot some other things.
And many distractions around.
In our lives.
Yeah, many distractions. So it took a year, and I think it. Sometimes we talk about that. I think it was positive to spend so much time in this process.
Yeah, because we have changed all the final cut was changed a lot of times. And then we say, okay, we are going to make another thing now.
Yeah.
We go to shoot other things, and we shoot the things from the party.
Yeah.
When he is drinking. This was not in the first shoot.
First version.
So we say, perhaps we can do it now. And we call some friends and go to a park with babies and make this. So we have been changing a little bit the story.
A little bit, yeah. The script. You had a new writing of the script while you were.
Then we thought, perhaps boys can be here. So we try with boys, the boys who is talking with our.
That voice off was not in the script at the beginning. It's something that was an idea of Alvaro. And he decided that maybe this voice enough could be interesting to be here. And it's something.
So we have changed a lot of things.
Yes, reach agreements.
I think we don't want to finish, but we had to.
No, it's nice because it looks. It's a elaborate film. With it has a lot in it. It's a short film, but it has a lot of ideas, a lot of concepts, even cinema concepts in it.
There's some surrealist concepts, the X and all these things. And there was some of for the better shoot in this paranoid dream was improvised. In day, because we had 2 hours, we had to wait for the light. So we say, okay, so we don't wait. Let's go to make some shoots with our woman and the girl. So all these things was like improvised. I think are the best.
It's very natural. It looks nice. As a matter of fact. And the actor, the main actor, the protagonist, is he a professional? Because he was very good.
All the
characters. Even the girl. This was her first job, and now he's.
She had made 3 movies.
3 movies. This was the participation, but he's going to be a star. But I would say the main actor is Inigo de la Iglesia. He's professional and he's working a lot now. Not maybe in main characters for now, but we expect for him a great future because I think you probably agree with us that he's doing a really, really great job here.
He really showed the incredible interpretation of the character. Very nice.
He's also a very good friend of us.
Yes.
So, and you are all based in which city?
Vitoria. In the north of Spain.
Basque Country, yeah.
Okay, Basque Country. So he's also from there, and
yes, from Vitoria.
Okay.
All the characters are Basque. Because she's from Bilbao, and the girl, the small girl, is also from Bilbao too.
And Miguel,
the
doctor,
is
from Vitoria.
He's from Vitoria. Yes.
But the language was Spanish, but it was not Basque.
No, Basque.
No. Because we speak more in Spanish than in Basque.
In Spanish, yeah, obviously, and it's a bigger market.
Very difficult language, Basque. Very difficult language.
Yeah, it's difficult and small area. If you want your film to go to South America, to go, it's better speak in Spanish.
Yeah.
Well, very interesting. Let me ask you, what draws you to comedy? Because this is clearly a comedy that expresses many messages through comedy, and it's a nice way to as a filmmaker to express oneself with comedy. But with regards to your experience, what's the advantages? What's the difficulty also, maybe?
Well, I think we thought that we wanted to make a short film, and we want to have fun, to have a good time doing. And we are very friendly, and we are very stupid also. So we like to
love about us. Yeah, and I think we also the same influences about comedy. We both like, for example, the comedy like Alexander Payne does, the comedy by Coen Brothers, for example. This kind of comedy, I think it's a wonderful
and
way
this kind
to express
of characters, no?
Yes,
this kind of strange character, because this is you can tell this story very real, or we wanted to make it different. So the person who is watching it, he have to go into a universe that is not real. The hair are, I don't know the name.
Lucas, I don't know what to say. It's not the real hair, this.
But you perhaps at the beginning, what is this? But you have to go into this universe, and we like. I think that's helped to get into the story.
Yeah.
Strange things.
Yeah. Well, very nice, very well done. And what are your plans? What do you plan to? Are you still thinking of working together on a new project?
Well, we are still celebrating that we are still friends after filming a movie together. That is something that is not something very frequent, But, let's take an advantage of that, and we are thinking about doing something else together. Well, after this, because actually we are very happy about. But honestly, when we finished this, we were not 100% sure about if we were going to be able to get many selections in festivals. We just started in January to send it to festivals, and we have already got 7 selections with also 1 prize. And we are really happy with that, with how people is getting it, and people, I think, is logging, is spending a good time seeing it, and probably we will try to make of this something longer. We will submit it to any platform like Netflix or HBO to propose it as a series.
Yeah.
And of course, I hope that in the meantime, we will try to do something together for the next year. Maybe another short movie.
I hope.
Another short movie. He owns a production company, so it's good. It's good to me. We are friends, but
it's for the interest.
No. He knows it doesn't, but they belong because Sonora Studios is a very important company in the Basque Country, and I very thankful for them, because for a production company like them to make a short movie like this, it is about time, problems, and low profits.
And very low profits, because short film don't
No problem.
Yeah, but I think we spent a great time together, and we would like to repeat it some way.
But as you say, you know, Netflix or another platform could be interested when you have these strange characters who live a normal life while they're.
Do you think so? You agree? You agree with us? Then how do you see it?
It's like Breaking Bad, like Cold Soul, like all these strange people who now live among us, and they look, they have a perfect normal life, but in fact they're really strange.
Yeah.
And you mentioned the Cohen brothers, so I understand now why you're working together. Also on the footsteps of the Cohen brothers, so that's collaboration, you know, close brother collaboration, you know.
Yeah, we are now brothers from different mothers. That's what we are.
Yeah, it does happen also. Yes. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the opportunity, and the best luck to your film in our festival, and the best luck to your film everywhere else, and the best luck to your career. And obviously, if you make another comedy, think of Rabat-Comedy to. It will be honored to have you again soon, I hope. And thank you again, and have a good weekend.
Okay,
Thank you.
Sorry, can we ask you when is gonna be released this Angel Festival?
Okay, you mean the results?
No, the release. When are you going to broadcast in the?
The screenings will take place between the 17th and the 21st of June, and we are still playing with the program. We still don't know, but it will be sent out to everyone. The participants included before, at least a week before, so that people know when, what night, and at what time, and in what venue it will be shown.
Okay, good.
All right.
Good to know that.